One of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him there.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your stars.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nebraska, 0. Texas.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense gets their first crack now. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Cornhuskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Huskers will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. The defense make adjustments here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The shotgun, he hands it off. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They'll try the option play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Fielded at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaks into the clear. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. And
he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Inside heels now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. And the Huskers pick up enough for a first down. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Great cut, they whiff on him. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Cornhuskers will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down here at the goal line. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Huskers. That's how you finish a play. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. On second and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
But they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Zips it down the middle. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be 4th down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Opening play of the drive. He looks right for a completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Huskers come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Looking to throw here. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Running through the tackle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The receiver grabs it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a pip. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Finds his man. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Huskers looking to keep this drive rolling.
Man, I'm surprised the defense didn't crowd the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, you've got to eliminate those short, easy throws for the quarterback. Take those easy throws away, and maybe you get off the field.
Looking to throw yet again. Just gets it away, taking a shot. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st and 10 play coming up. Just a pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Good enough for first down yardage. Longhorns are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. He pulls in the catch. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas! Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14. Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And looking to throw now on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. And now they'll run it on the draw. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Longhorns are on the move here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
He makes the grab.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Now it's second down here.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage.
A deep shot to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is...
The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense.
Oh, what a play by this defense.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll try a pass here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The receiver makes the catch. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Nebraska.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
48, Nebraska.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the right side. Runs through the defender. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as
the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the Huskers will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and